Hi, I wanted to make a quick introduction. I ended up not explaining anything about what I was studying for, the timeline, and you know how much I like timeline. We are very fortunate that in this last semester, we only have one exam. It's this miniature board exam in our college, and I think I finished my rotations 2 weeks prior. I was already studying for the board exam. My approach was, I'm just going to continue just carrying on with my board studying as usual, and then fit in questions from those recommended board exam questions, if that makes sense. Parallel to that, I was also working on my report, so you'll see me writing sometimes for my final report, which is this roundup of everything that we did in all of the rotation. It was just like an impossibility, this exam. I wasn't going to review everything, obviously, all of the subjects, all of the materials. It takes weeks to study all of that. In my plan, I was already in cardiology, so I just remained in that, and then I did questions, and that's what you'll see me do. Actually, the very first day of this video is me getting back on track. The rotation that I ended up with the year was pediatrics. I was tired, and then I got into regular full day studies. So yeah, that's it. I hope this made sense. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you're also in exam season, I wish you the best of luck. What really matters is you go through the process, you do the best you can, and at the end of it, you can take some accomplishment, some success out of it, but mostly just this inner gratification that you went through it, that you tried your best. That feeling nobody can take away from you. No grade could possibly take away that feeling from you. We're all doing great. Okay? Wondering, like, where am I? I recently got a car, making things incredibly easier for me. Like, there's no comparison. The only reason I'm able to have this commodity is because of you guys, and I want you guys to know how grateful, how thankful I am for everything. It's been really awesome to get studying so fast. At night, if I'm going out, I always have like a car to park near the train station, and that has been like phenomenal. As a suburban girly, I don't have a lot of options here, and also has been like this feeling of guilt. Things feel really easy right now, and I don't know how to deal with that exactly. I'm gonna park. I'm here at the mall. The weather is kind of weird today. We are back, and I just realized that I didn't get any utensils to eat with. I was talking about how I was feeling guilty about the car. I feel so grateful to just be inside this metal box with seats that takes me places fast. Oh my god. The process of getting the car was a little bit wonky. Imagine me visiting several car stands, mechanics, and them just knowing that I know nothing. If I could give you a tip of one thing to always do, it's just to always request a test drive where they take you in several places, and so you can kind of see how the car does while driving. But that's like the most that I could evaluate the car. At the interior, see if, you know, interiors are fine, but other than that and hoping, praying that I don't get into an accident of some sort. People are crazy on the road. They want to go as fast as possible, and I don't think I go that slow. Well, I mean, I go slow. So I'm a baby driver. It's been an experience.
same space. You're more like a ghost in between a place and a feeling. The sun kissed your face.
So I went to get some coffee, I did some flashcards work. I actually had yesterday's and the days before flashcards to do. And I also did the neuro block flashcards because now that the neuro flashcards are done, I get to just review. I have that from neuro and endocrinology done, and now I'm working through cardiology block. So trying to be really consistent with my flashcards, which is sometimes difficult. Well, that was insufferable. I waited for a good hour just for a little tiny book. But let's do a little book haul. Woo! I've been meaning to read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I kind of need some perspective, think about the big picture. While I was waiting, I was reading Cursed, and this is a short story collection. And there was this story that was really creepy, the Skin one, Skin by James Brodkin.
Slip away, but some things last forever. The love that never fades. It's easy to make promises for the young and free. You kept every word you said, and you stayed true to me. We lean into the great beyond. There's more love yet to make. 'Cause some things last forever, but love it never fades.
So today is Friday at 3. I have a meeting with my tutor for the report. The last meeting before we have to turn it in. So far it's just like a roundup of everything. I haven't really touched the conclusion, which is the most important part and the one that I think I'm gonna struggle with the most, but so far it's been going nicely. But I did want to place some questions because, I don't know, devising the goals, I was just like having some questions about it. And then Monday, today is Friday, and then Monday I have the exam, so I decided that I'm just gonna continue with my study plan. Then this weekend I'm just gonna dedicate it to just questions. I've been doing questions by module, so so far I've done cardio, endocrinology, and psych. Those are the only modules of questions that I've done. I don't know the level of difficulty of the questions, so I don't know. I cannot physically review all of the material. It's just not something that I'm even going to pretend like I can do. Like, you know, sometimes for an exam you pretend that you have time to review everything, even though deep down you are in denial. Well, here the Nile is a river in Egypt, and we are not going to even pretend. It's everything that goes for the board exam, like all of the modules, everything, but just 40 questions or 50 questions. 50 questions. It will work out because it has to work out. Also, I've been going through really tough, long lectures for cardiology. I just finished the dysrhythmias one, which took me like 3 afternoons to finish, and yesterday I started the ischemic cardiopathy. So hematology questions, do the lectures, have the report meeting, maybe fit in an hour of report writing at the end of the day like yesterday, and I have some gym in. Like, I'm feeling really productive today. I'm feeling good.
Honey?
Things are looking good so far.
You've got a
Things
big
are looking good so far.
storm coming.
I'm back from my study session. Today was productive, but I feel so tired. I normally stay until 8 something. I probably would have done one extra session, but in the past 2 sessions I've just been dying. First of all, the questions for hematology and rheumatology that I did, they took me a couple of hours. They didn't go that bad. They also weren't fantastic, but they took me a long time to review, you know, the material that was being asked. The meeting, while I was making the question, I kept disconnecting the Wi-Fi, and I had to like dislocate and whatever. Like, it was a lot.
Hey, any questions before I go on from here?
I don't know if it was because I didn't follow the 50-10 sessions that I normally do, because with that format I get really on, you know, the roll. I don't know if it was because I broke that a little today because of the meeting. I felt off, and then the lecture for today was ischemic cardiopathy, like I said, and oh my gosh, that lecture, I need to start over the lecture again, just do a whole mind map of that lecture. In this last session I had just reached the treatment part, and I was having a mental breakdown. Cold brew. We need to stay alert. Today is the day before the exam. The exam is tomorrow at noon, and what we're going to do is, yesterday I reviewed all of the questions from the previous years that I thought were necessary. I didn't review all of them, but I reviewed like 4 exams, 4 or 5, and I was just like, that's enough. Tomorrow I can review them again. And today I wanted to do the questions from the previous years, from like official board exams, because they're going to be repeating, I think, like 10 questions from previous board exams. But yeah, let's just do this. Let's go.
Cause honey, you're broken, and I know it, cause I've been there.
I'm now done. It's now around 10 p.m. I didn't finish all my questions.
I could sit around and wait all day.
One eternity later.
Hello. We are done with our exam, but I'm not sure. It went so awful. I'm not sure.
I can't. Forget about the party.
You
know about the party? Your friends will be at the party. You and I can be alone somewhere else.
How do you know? I'll be there.
I heard.
Hello. This is a very quick update before I head out the door. Today is the day after the exam. I just wanted to know if I need to retake the exam or not. It's worth 3 credits, so it's not like it's going to change much about my grade, but I do need to pass it, so I couldn't escape the chatter, post-exam chatter, and the 3 questions that they discussed, I missed all 3. I don't have a lot of confidence right now. The exam is like 40 questions. Yesterday was supposed to be like my rest day. I fell asleep only at like 1:30. I was too like stressed. Today I woke up at like 9:30. I need to go grocery shopping with my mom in the morning. And then in the afternoon, I thought I would go to a library in Lisbon, try to ease in back to my board exam studying, maybe an hour of report writing, because I still need to deliver that next week. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Wait for the grade, do some studying, try to ease back in, do some grocery shopping. Also, I need to get shoes for my med prom. Yay! I already have the dress. You can't see it, but the dress is right here. And so I need to get the shoes. Those are the updates. It was really awesome to see everyone from my year I kind of know from sight. Like, I know the faces, like they're familiar to me. It felt really nice to just see everyone. You know, I feel like I've grown with everyone in my year, and I feel like they're always going to be like a group of people that I'm going to remember. So it was really nice to see everyone together for this last exam. I feel so proud of everyone in our year. I feel like everyone's done such a great job. I wish everyone graduating the best in their life, and hope everyone make a lot of patients' lives better and happier and healthier. My cat is meowing. I need to go, and I'll talk to you soon. Let's hope, please, that I pass the exam. I don't want to retake it. I don't want to retake the exam. So, I'm just about to go to sleep. It is now, you cannot see this background, 10 minutes past midnight, and I was about to go to sleep, and then I thought I need to say something, like I need to somehow mark this moment. All of my med school exams, all of my med school evaluations, I still need the report, but the report discussion is more of a formality. That's how I'm thinking it is. So they're not gonna fail you. They're not gonna fail you. There's not really a way to describe what I'm feeling, but it's just this feeling, the last exam ever of my college career. Oh yeah, I passed. I forgot to say that. I was in the library and I was checking the grades. I just refreshed, I saw the result. I passed. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was nicely passable. Like, I passed nice. I want to say thank you. I've been updating my Instagram on these little updates and everyone's just been so kind, generous, and encouraging. Thank you so much for every single bit of support. I've done many med school exams. Throughout these 6 years, I've done many exams and tests, and quiz and orals and all of that. And the one thing that has never ever wavered was just the incredible support of every single person here. There's just no way to describe how much it warms my heart and has really got me going in some really tough times and encouraged me and made me feel not alone, and like we're all going through similar things one way or another. And y'all have really inspired me throughout all of this, and there's just no way for me to possibly thank you enough. There's just no way. So I'll just say thank you again. I'll continue saying thank you, because there's just no way for me to possibly convey how much y'all have helped me grow and have seen all of this. I have another vlog. I don't know how I'm going to operate this because this is a very sectioned exam vlog, and then I have more graduating footage that if I put it in here, it's going to be like a 2-hour video. So I think I'm going to separate the graduating vlog from this exam vlog. I know it's going to be a little confusing because they're both happening like at the same time, but I can't say that I've graduated because I still have my report next week and then a discussion 2 weeks after that, and then I still have like the med prom and all of that. So I wanted to post this maybe earlier before I graduate. Officially, I only graduate on the 30th of June. If you're watching this before 30th of June, I have not graduated yet. But I did pass my last exam in med school ever, and it feels really great and awesome. I don't want to be too rambly at literally midnight, so I'm going to save this chatter for future video. I want to thank you again for being here, for watching. I got a message today from a viewer that said that they were with me since the very first year. Look at how much we've grown and how much things have changed. It's very strange, but yeah, I won't cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not crying. This is definitely, I'm good. I feel good. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.